historic victory for women in 1919. Congress passes the 19th Amendment, a step toward giving them the right to vote.
Speaker Gillette of the House signed the bill accompanied by many feminine handshakes.
It's finally ratified by the states on August 18, 1920, 100 years ago today. But it was not a victory for everyone in the fight. For decades, black women had been sidelined by white suffrage leaders. In marches in New York and Washington, black women were segregated. When Ida B. Wells, founder of the National Association of Colored Women's Clubs, was asked to march at the back of a parade to the White House, she refused. Michelle Duster is Wells's great-granddaughter. So they were really not equal.
There were women then and now who are descendants of slave owners. And so it's hard to imagine that somebody who considered black women to be property would also consider those women to be equals.
And it wasn't just the Southerners.
Some had actually fought against the institution of slavery, but the idea of social equality with African American men and women was something that they couldn't grasp.
After ratification, most black women were in the South and still couldn't vote.
What is happening in the South is an intense, systematic denial of the right to vote, using these mechanisms of like the poll tax.
The black suffrage leaders became a key part of the civil rights movement.
We have the birth of incredible voting rights advocates that the world came to know in the 1960s with the civil rights movement, including Fannie Lou Hamer and Amelia Boynton.
From the Freedom Riders to the Edmund Pettus Bridge.
They continued to fight through the 19th Amendment and all the way through to the Voting Rights Act of '65.
Today, black women are still fighting voter suppression, but now are able to vote for a black woman as vice president.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.